Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Delta Entertainment. I am your host, Liquor Kenobi. And before we get started, I'd like guys, please hit that like button and please subscribe to my channel. Would appreciate that very, very much. All right, let's get into this. Arnold Schwarzenegger humiliates Jimmy Kimmel after refusing to bash Trump in surprise patriotism fueled response to loaded questions. So, Arnold again was invited to Jimmy Kimmel's live show, late night show. All he was doing was trying to promote his Netflix show, Fubar Season 2. And then you got Jimmy Kimmel trying to do the same thing that The View tried to do. Arnold is not playing this a game, man. Now, Arnold, he has a bit of TDS because of Donald. Because he doesn't like Donald Trump. But I'm guessing right now he's starting to get rid of his bad thoughts and everything. I guess he's realizing that what he said and what he's done in the past, that it was wrong for him to do, to hate on Trump and everything. But everyone is human, bro. Everyone tends to make mistakes, but Arnold's made a lot of mistakes. So what I'm seeing right now, what he's doing is he's trying to redeem himself. He's trying to not play along with this political nonsense, bro. All he's trying to do is he's trying to promote the show. He's trying to redeem himself back. But it could be too late for him, man. But I'm hoping he does try to change in the future, bro. I just hope he keeps on going to that path. So just get there, bro. Now Hollywood is starting to hate Arnold because of what he has said and everything and done. But you know what? What happens when you're not when you're not in the narrative, when you're not involved with the narrative, you're going to get attacked. But I'm sure Arnold is handling the situation well. So let's read a bit of this. So Jimmy Kimmel, he invited Arnold into the show and everything and all, and Arnold was getting ready to promote his show Fubar, and then of course Jimmy, he goes on and does this, bro. He tries to ask a question on politics and everything, and this is what he does. Do you, as somebody who has experience with predators, how would you handle Donald Trump in this situation where he's threatening to withhold federal funding from our students, from our schools, from our disabled students? Now, I would play this video, but I kind of figured, because when I played the last video of Trump in The View, I got copyrighted blocked by YouTube. But if you want to watch my take on The View with Arnold Schwarzenegger, you can go to Rumble and watch it. You can go to Rumble. You'll like it. But this, I will not play the video. This time, I will not play the video. I'm just going to read what it says here, and that's it. So, Kimmel, he tried to push Arnold. He tried to throw things at him, but Arnold, he's not dumb. He didn't play the game. So this is what he answered. He answered, well, it sounds always easy, doesn't it? It sounds easy, but it doesn't happen because every individual in California pays taxes, state taxes, local taxes, federal taxes. How are you going to stop them from doing that? Then if the IRS is coming after you, look, I just want everyone to know this is a dialogue. This is rhetoric. The left going after the right going after the left. Instead of joining the pile on Schwarzenegger, flip the conversation saying what Americans are thinking. The bottom line is they should get together rather than always pointing the finger at each other. They should really get together and solve this problem because that's what the American people want. The American people sitting in Kimmel's audience then burst into applause. Of course, Arnold Schwarzenegger, he wants to make sense of it. Yes, I will say this. During my times before I voted for Trump, I didn't hardly vote for any president because the Republicans and the Democrats in the Congress and the Senate, they tend to fight one another, bro. They tend to fight one another. They don't make a good decision. They tend to argue about what is right and what is wrong. And Arnold is right. They need to work as a team to solve this immigration issue. But the problem is, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, they have opened the doors to any illegal that comes in, whether you're innocent or whether you're guilty. Instead of what he said before, if they would have done the immigration reform, they would have known who is who. But of course they didn't. So Kimmel, after that applause and everything, he tries again. So this is what he says. Yeah, well, it seems like our president doesn't want to have this problem solved. He said once more, trying to steer the conversation against Trump. He wants to create problems here in our country. Now, Kimmel is full of crap, bro. Trump is not trying. I mean, the problem started with Joe Biden and Kamala. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris made it worse. And the far left enjoyed it. They enjoyed it all the getting more money. They enjoyed having more workers come in, but don't realize who they brought in. Because during those times, there have been sex trafficking, drug smuggling, rapists, that have taken children and killed innocent women, man. And not one of the elites didn't even Hollywood elites didn't make any forgiveness, bro. They just tend to attack Trump. So Arnold, again, he didn't want to get in. He didn't want to talk about that. He didn't want to answer that question. So this is what he says again. People always say to me, oh my God, what's going on in America right now? And then I said to them, relax. I came over here in 1968 where it was a disaster. Martin Luther King was assassinated. Bobby Kennedy was assassinated. There were riots left and right because of Vietnam. Then the attack on the Democratic Convention in Chicago. Then the Watergate. And then things went on and on. He then continued, America will always get out of this mess. Believe me. The issue in Los Angeles, always get a great city to come into. I'm very, very proud of Los Angeles. I think the key thing here is that the federal government and the state and the locals work together to solve these problems. Then Schwarzenegger delivered a message rarely heard on late night TV. Let me tell you, everyone here, I traveled to a lot and I just came back from Europe. And today, as much as 50 years ago, the same amount of people come up to me and say, Arnold, please, can you help me get to America? They do it because it's the greatest country in the world. It's the best country in the world. No matter who is leading it, people come and go. But this always will be the greatest country. I cannot wait to celebrate the 250th anniversary of America and to just once again say thank you, America, for bringing me into this country and showing me this enormous generosity. Everything I have accomplished in my life because of America. That is the bottom line. And then, of course, Jimmy tried to change the subject a little bit, going, so you were in Europe? Yeah, he did that, bro. Now, it's like I said, dude. The View and Jimmy Kimmel, they are trying to put Trump in the wrong side of things, bro. But Arnold was not stupid. Arnold was not stupid. He just went back and he just demolished them. He pulverized the View and Jimmy Kimmel. Now this is stuff that I've read before and everything, which I will read again. This is what he said. So this is what he did when he was in the View, when the View were asking questions about immigration and ICE and borders. So this is what he said: when you come to America, you're a guest, and you have to behave like a guest. The former California governor and Australian immigrant said, rather than committing a crime or being abusive, he emphasized legal immigration and civic duty. You have a responsibility as an immigrant to give back to America and pay back to America and go and do something for your community. Make this a better place. And then, of course, Whoopi and Sonny try to push it again to stay consistent, bro. All of this is happening because we don't have immigration reform. Democrats and Republicans have to come together if they want to be party servants and the party hacks and to be tied to their ideology. If then it won't happen. Arnold said this after that Sony and Whoopi tried to push him again. Like I said, dude, Arnold in the past, he did tend to do things, he did say things wrong, and he became a prick. But it looks like right now, Arnold is realizing that what he has done and what he has said in the past was a big mistake for him, bro. But I'm hoping he gets better and he continues on that path. But the problem is, bro, that once what you did and go on that path, it's hard for you to get out of it, bro. It's hard for you to get back up. But we shall see if he continues this. Because if any other news network or any other program tries to get him back in there, bro, I hope Arnold gets smart, bro, and just try to stay away from the political nonsense and just try to entertain you. That's an actor's job. So that's going to be it for this video. So please, by all means, share this video, post a comment below, let me know your thoughts. And as always, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for being part of the channel. And I hope to see you guys until next time. Bye, everyone.